Hi YouTube fam, welcome to my channel. This is Edifon Ossom-Faruna, and in this video I am going to be answering all the questions that people have asked me about Amazon KDP. I mean, I have tons and tons of messages on WhatsApp and it's a whole lot. I can't really answer all these questions one by one, so I decided to make this video to explain everything that you need to know about Amazon KDP. Please go ahead, subscribe to my channel right now and turn on post notification so that whenever I make a video like this and I post it, you'll be the first to get notified. And please leave a comment for me, like this video, share this video to other people. It may really help someone else out there who's looking to build a business with Amazon KDP or on Amazon, whatever. So what is the whole Amazon KDP about? I know that you already have an idea of what Amazon KDP is. You've heard it so many times. You've even taken a course maybe on Amazon KDP and all of that. Or you know people that are into Amazon KDP and all of that stuff. But you don't really think it's something that you should do. Truth is that you've overheard about Amazon KDP to the extent that you now begin to ignore it or think, well, it's nothing, or probably you know someone that does it, it did not really work out, or you've done it before in the past, you didn't really know what to do, or you were not successful at the time you attempted to do it. So all these things can really be a problem, or you might just think it's one overhyped internet business. These online people, they've come again and all of that. So I'm here to answer some of those questions. One of them is, how does it work? People ask me, how does it work? How does it work? First of all, how does it work? I'll answer that. How it works is that Amazon KDP is actually a platform. KDP means Kindle Direct Publishing, is a platform where you and I can self-publish on Amazon to a global store. So before now, or let me not say before now, traditional publishing demands that you publish your book, and then when you're done, you start looking for who to buy. You launch the book and then start distributing the hard copies of your book and all of that to get people to buy. But Amazon KDP allows you to self-publish the manuscript. The already edited, formatted, well-written, well-presented manuscript to Amazon KDP, and then they will print it on demand. Now, you might be asking, so, okay, what's the business side of it? Because another question I have is, or I see most of the time, is how do you make money from KDP? It doesn't sound like it's something that somebody can really, make money from. So people ask, how do you make money from KDP? How do you make money from KDP? So how you see KDP or how you take other businesses is how you should also take Amazon KDP. If you just go publish one book and then come back to sleep, you may not make all the money that people are making from KDP. So you need to know how it really works, because I'm going to just tell you the exact truth and nothing but the truth. If you publish one book and that book is priced at, let's say, $3, $3.99, and your book is not really something that is a hit, by that I mean it is not really something that is needed by so many people online or something like that, how or what is the possibility? Okay, possibility exists, but what is the probability that you're going to make $500 at least from that book? The probability is so little, but the possibility is there. So on Amazon, or when you're considering Amazon KDP as a business, you're going to have to publish a lot of books with ease. Actually, this has nothing to do with, okay, spending a whole lot of time or years and years of researching before you could write many books. No, it's just simply using digital tools, AI tools, everything that you have at your disposal to create simple, easy to read books. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And this thing can actually be done daily. 11, 12, 13 books, 15, 20 books, and then price them at a certain, do your market research and see what books in that particular niche, how they are priced, and then take the average price and then put it on your book, publish it, and then you'd sell. So when you also publish, another trick is you don't publish in one format, you publish as paperback and also as Kindle first and then as paperback. So that's how you make money from it. First of all, it's the volume. Secondly, there is what we call Amazon ads. People who make money on Instagram, Facebook, social media platforms, most of them run ads. And that means that they bring massive traffic to their product or to their page, which makes you to buy from them. It's the same thing on Amazon. You can actually run Amazon ads to your book, and then it will be visible in that niche or in that category. There are many things that will make your book visible. There are organic things, but Amazon ads is like the inorganic one, because you're paying for the ad, you're paying for the traffic to get to that book. However, if you're going to take my course, I'm going to show you the things you need to do, to organic things that you actually need to do to make your book rank high in your category or get it seen. And then Amazon ads will just be another advantage to you. So that's also another question I get asked. People ask me, okay, I don't know how to write. How do I now do Amazon KDP? First of all, you don't really need to know how to write, because like I said, we are going to be leveraging tools to write. Also, there is something we call low content books. And low content books on Amazon are books that have little or no content. For example, diaries, jotters, notebooks, journals, things like that, workbook, etc. They don't, planners, checklists. There are many, so many. They are low content. So imagine you have a checklist workbook. For every book you create, you have a workbook, and then maybe a checklist, and then a planner, depending on the niche and all of that, following this particular book. So that is like a chain of money. The price of Kindle book is different from the price of paperback. Yes, it's the same book, but Kindle will be cheaper, and then the paperback will be higher. And then if you're publishing hardcover, the hardcover will be higher, because the cost of printing is also higher, depending on whether they are buying as an ebook or paperback or hardcover. So it goes in that order. So these are things to really know about Amazon publishing. So if you're hoping to make money from Amazon publishing, take it as a business. Why is Amazon publishing very important at this time? Why is it important? Because if you're in Nigeria particularly, you will know that our naira is really falling and losing against the dollar. So this is the time that it would be best for you to make money in a more stable currency: pounds, dollars, euros, and any other currency that is more stable than the naira, right? So Amazon publishing is just one of them. It's time. So if you're going to price your book, let's say that your book cost $7 on Amazon, and you sell 10 pieces of that, you are able to run ads. Even if it is organically, you sell 10 pieces of that, and then Amazon just takes their royalties and send you, let us say that 10 pieces of that is $70. Let us say the royalty was taken, and then you have like 40 something dollars. If you convert it to our currency in Nigeria, it's a whole lot of money, because the naira is really falling or losing against the dollar, right? So that's number one. That's why it is very important. Amazon publishing is a suitable business. It's something you should take advantage of, whether you have a business or not. It is important that you key into it. If you work a 9-to-5 job, it doesn't matter. You can still publish. You can still write your books and publish on Amazon. This thing just requires you to give it little attention every day and do what you need to do. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even put all your eggs in one basket. You should diversify your income streams. This is very important. So another thing to consider is the fact that if you're someone who has a skill and then you always find it very difficult to get clients to pay you for that skill, what you need to do is consider a business like Amazon publishing, because you're not going to look for clients, you're not going to look for customers. If you have a skill that you are offering in the marketplace, chances are that when you are employed by a particular client or you're given a job to do, what happens is that with time, when you're done with that client, you're thinking of how you're going to get the next one and how you're going to get the next one. And sometimes you have to attend several meetings and interviews before you can land a job. But it is not true with Amazon Publishing. It's a product you have in the market, and then you can manipulate the marketing code to your advantage and then sell. There are many strategies and tricks which I'm going to share in my class that you can deploy, especially as a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, to make money on Amazon KDP. If you're in Nigeria, this will really make sense to you, because any little dollars, like let's just say the $100 that is not so much money out there, it's almost getting to 200,000 naira, because as of now is 170 something thousand naira at the exchange rate now. So it's very important that you take advantage of it. Who is this for? If you're a student, of course, you can take advantage of it. If you're a 9 to 5er, you can take advantage of it. If you're a business person, you can take advantage of it. The thing is that in any industry you have knowledge in that industry. You know something in that industry. And so it's time for you to write for other people to learn from you. And even if you don't know how to write, you don't like to write, you don't know what to write, you don't think you know anything, you can just simply conduct a market research and know what to particularly write for the US market. Don't forget that people that shop on Amazon mostly are US residents or citizens. So you can research a problem, you can research whatever they want there, and then go ahead to produce books or these materials for them to read. And it doesn't need you to write 100-page material. Guess how many pages you need before you can publish on Amazon? 30 pages for you to even be able to publish as a paperback. That means if you're publishing just Kindle book, it can be less than 30. Paperback is up to 30 pages, hardcover 70 pages. So none of this is even up to 100 pages. You can do it. So if you're considering it as a business, you will not be writing in area of your expertise. You will particularly write based on the market needs, right? You particularly write based on the need of the market. So you are providing solution in the marketplace. Another thing to deploy, or another strategy to use, is the pen name strategy. So if you are in Nigeria particularly and you're trying to penetrate the US market and you're not writing in area of your expertise, Amazon allows you to write using a pen name. It means that if your name is an indigenous name and very thick and hard to pronounce names, that kind of very Ibotic, very Yoruba-ish kind of names, and it is very difficult to be pronounced by people outside the country, like the white people. Amazon allows you to use a name that is English, that resonates with them. All you need to do is just do a research about the kind of name to use and bring, the name. Do a research to be sure that there is no one really using that pen name, especially an authority, because names are very plenty. You can actually use someone else's name, but be sure it's not an authority and this person, is not so known, because you get into issues or problems. You can use an English name that resonates with that audience, easy to pronounce, and they will see you as their own person and they will buy from you easily. So my name is Edifon, or your name is Edifon in real life, but your pen name when you are writing is, maybe I'm even a man self sometimes when I write, because some of the books I write in the name of a man, depending on what I'm trying to achieve, some in the name of a woman, and that is called a pen name. This is allowed, this is legal, because even when, in drama or in literature or in anything, people have stage names that is different from their personal names, their original or their real life names. So this is just the same thing we are trying to achieve on Amazon. You have a real life name, but you have a pen name. You have a real life name and you have a stage name. So these are things to deploy, strategies to deploy on Amazon KDP in order for you to make money. Many people have issues with OTP, and I teach how you can cross that. You can get out of that issue, that OTP issue, not being able to get your OTP with your Nigerian number. It's there in the course. You learn exactly how to get your OTP. I teach in that course, and many other strategies, a lot of things explained in there, and I want to take advantage of it. It's free, and I'm having the course very soon. So this is me explaining everything that I've been asked in the past couple of days. Now, if you need more details, if you have more questions, please ask in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to this channel right now and turn on post notifications so that whenever I post a video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.